Hello, this is Uptrail71, and today I'll be showing you my 2017-2018 winter gear that I'll be using. So let's take a look at it. I'll be using my Osprey Exos 48 liter pack, and it's plenty big for all of my winter gear. First we'll be taking a look at the clothing that I wear going out to the campsite. Right here is a lightweight down jacket. I think it's at least 90% down. And this is good to about 30 degrees. And then I'll wear this winter coat over my down jacket. And it's fairly lightweight. It's made by Siberian Expeditions. And I've had this one for about 3 years now. And this down jacket is a newer one. Now if there's no snow, I'll use just regular hiking boots. But usually where I go is along Lake Superior, and they get a lot of lake effect snow. So you want to have some kind of snow boots. And I'll use wool socks, and should have gaiters. I don't have any gaiters yet, but I would highly recommend that. Help keep snow from going into your boots. And then also inside of my pack, I'll carry 2 extra Ziploc bags. I found it last year worked very good if you need to use it as a liner inside your boot. And it'll help keep your feet a lot drier. And for gloves, I just use these ice fishing gloves. They keep dry and they're plenty warm. I've been using them for 2 or 3 years now, so they work very good. And for pants, I just use my regular hiking pants. I use them year round. And underneath the pants I'll either have long underwear or some kind of fleece sweatpants. And these will help. And the snowshoes I use, I've had these for about 10 or 12 years now. They work good. I think they weigh about somewhere around 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds at most. So it adds a little extra weight to the pack. And I'll just clamp it onto the back of my backpack. And then, if I don't need snowshoes, I have these crampons right here in the pack. And these work very good on icy conditions or just slippery trails. And now let's take a look inside this pack. And here you see I'm carrying smart water bottles, even in the winter. Down to about 20 degrees after that, I start using something like an Nalgene bottle. Okay, let's take a look at the back mesh pocket here. Now here's my Sawyer water filter. Now I would not keep it in my pack. For the winter you don't want this to freeze, so I'll keep it on my inside pocket of my jacket. And then at night I'll just throw it with me in the sleeping bag. Because you don't want it to freeze, it'll ruin the filter. And you also, I'll take my pack cover to help protect against snow. And I even take my rain jacket yet, just a little additional layer of clothing if needed. And my ground sheet. Now let's take a look at this lid part, what I keep in. Okay, here's my 2 extra Ziploc bags for my boots if needed, and I can also use it for carrying out garbage. Here's one of my hats. And this hat I'll use for hiking out. Or if I need a hat with a face mask, because you want to keep your face protected in the wintertime. It'll freeze quick. 1 extra small pair of gloves I'll keep in. And this is my first aid kit. It's very basic, small, but it'll cover most of my needs. And this is my compass in here. And I keep a small emergency flashlight just in case I need it. It's a through night one, keychain style. And this is my headlamp. I think it's about 100 lumen. It's waterproof, it's a good one. And that pretty much covers everything inside here. Now let's check on this side. Hand warmers. Highly recommend hand warmers. They work very good. They last about 5 to 7 hours. Then I have my bare line here, one extra zip it line. And then right here I have some moist wipes. They're antibacterial and they kill at least 99% of germs, they claim. Then I keep some little camp soaps in here. And then I keep some toilet paper in a Ziploc bag. And that covers everything in my lid. Now we'll take a look on the inside of my pack. Hey, this is my food bag. This is a 2-day supply of food that I have in here. Just regular dehydrated food, some Milky Ways, and a beef stick. And for this year, I'm going to be going back to the canister stove. And you always want to make sure that you get the gas that is for 4 season. And this is for 4 season. And now I'll show you my cook pot. This is my 530 milliliter cook pot, titanium. And I won't take this windscreen with me, because you don't want to use a windscreen with a canister stove. It could be dangerous. Unless you have half a windscreen, that would work fine. And I just have a folding Torx spork set here. Okay, then I got the folding sit pad. It's nice for when you get out of the hammock in the morning, so you don't have to step on a cold ground when you're getting your boots on. And of course you can use it for any cold spots when you're sleeping in a hammock. It helps protect, keep you a little warmer in that area. Then I have the extra clothing that I take with. I have for every winter trip, I want to make sure you have at least 3 pairs of socks. The same with hats. I'll have 1 for sleeping and 2 for outside use. And for a hammock setup, in the winter I usually use the Dutch half-foot hammock and the edge tarp. The half-foot hammock is usually all you really need in the winter. Unless it's windy, snowy, if you get like a blowing snow, then a full net will help. And you can use the Darien Dream hammock. Then I have my tent stakes in this bag. And for the underquilt for my hammock, right here I have the 20 Fahrenheit enlightened equipment. It has worked very good for me so far, and I've taken it down to about 16 degrees. But when you get down to around 16, you're starting to push the limit though, because you will start feeling more cold spots. For the top quilt, same company, enlightened equipment, 20 degree. Same situation as the underquilt, is that when you start getting down to around 16 degrees, you're pushing the limit. So when you say 20 degrees, they're fairly accurate when it's at 20 degrees for the limit. But now if I'm expecting the weather to be a little colder in the teens, what I'll do is I'll take this Costco top quilt with me. So this will add a little extra protection, and have this sewn in foot box with it. So I should have no problem getting into the teens with this. And my 20 Fahrenheit top quilt. And I think that pretty much covers everything. Except for I always keep my Mora companion knife on my pack for every trip that I go on. This is the only knife that I take with me, or the only weapon actually. And once again, thanks for watching Up Trail 71.